Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back. Thanks for stopping in. My name is Tufel. Today we're going to be continuing our journey with MLB 25. We are currently on day 5 of, of Road to the Show. If this is your first time stopping in, this is my first time playing MLB since 2018. Parts of the mechanics and obviously the game have changed. So we are starting out on a lower difficulty to try and get used to the game and learning how to play. Over time, I will be progressing the difficulty. We have just updated the batting from the last stream. So the goal is to ultimately win a World Series on the highest difficulty with our custom player before he retires. And if anyone's interested in watching the live, I am currently streaming, working towards my affiliate. You can search Tufel41 on Twitch. I am also live and stream other content most nights on Twitch with my duo partner. If you want to turn on live notifications so you can know when I go live, just in case you want to come hang out and support the channel, I would appreciate it. Also, if you'd like, you can follow my links through my Twitch page, where you can find me at Tufel41 on Instagram and as well on TikTok and over on Kick. All of my pages contain the same custom profile picture, so hopefully that'll make them easier to find. Lastly, as this channel grows and my setup and capabilities improve, I will be multi-streaming and posting content across all of these platforms for everybody. So again, I want to thank you all for stopping in and hanging out with me today. I greatly appreciate any and all of your support. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started on day 5 of MLB 25 Road to the Show. A quick update from last stream. Uh, I do have the first 4 days of MLB recorded. I have day 1 and day 2 posted. They were restricted, as well as day 3 will be restricted. I am currently trying to edit them to erase the music. These are my first videos on YouTube, so I did not know that the game music will get you copyright. So I'm going through the process of editing them out, and then they should be unrestricted. So hopefully they'll stay in order. Keep hitting the wrong button. Making progress. Let's get some practice. Ooh, phone call. Hey, Tufel, it's Steph. Congratulations on the call-up. Well, thank you very much. I hope you're getting settled in well with the new team and getting to know your new coaches. The transition into AAA will definitely have its challenges, but I know you are up for it. Keep doing what you have been doing to get to this point, and you'll be making your dreams come true in the show in no time. Right on, thanks, Steph. Good talk. Apparently that's all the talk. At the end of last stream, we were called up to AAA, the Worcester, not the Worcester, the Worcester Woo Sox. Fun fact, I'm originally from a small town just outside of Worcester, Massachusetts.
Jay Mann making his AAA home debut today. This crowd is ready to see the young prospect put on a show. It's the Durham Bulls taking on the Worcester Red Sox. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go. Digging in at the dish for the Bulls, Jake Mangum.
All right. Game 1, AAA career.
Ground ball to third and handles that one. Rose gets the out, one away. Bottom of the first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jay
Oh, that's fast.
Mann.
The ugly sumbitch. Always go for double.
Fastball for a strike.
I should have swung at that one. And then I swing at that one.
Whips it to first.
Good way to start.
That's the first out. Back to the top of the order here. Digging in now for the Red Sox, Jay Mann. 0 for 1 so far. Swing, high
Underneath
fly
it.
ball to center field. Mangum under it. And that'll do it. If you're looking for a new scent that makes you think of the ballpark, turn to Sudsy Susie's Body Wash. New options include fresh cut grass, pine tar, and hot dog water.
It's disgusting. These advertisements are wild.
Ground ball to short. Man. Fires over to first.
That's an out.
Leadoff batter retired in the fourth.
The batter, the first baseman, Xavier.
Bottom half of the fifth, and the Red Sox batting.
For the Red Sox, the shortstop.
0-2 so far.
Man.
Ball, no.
Just need some warm-ups at bat. Ooh. Dragged that one too late.
Grounder
Let's
up
swing
the
at the
middle.
garbage, bro.
Kenny. Over to first.
Out.
And the leadoff hitter set down in the fifth. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. So 2 down. At the plate, Xavier Isaac.
Xavier.
Isaac goes 6 feet 3 inches, just 21 years old, a former first rounder back in 2022. Grounder to short. Man. They're in plenty of time, ends the inning. They get 6 shutout frames out there now. The Woo Sox lead it 3-0.
The Woo Sox.
Bottom of the inning, coming up to the dish for Worcester, Jay Mann.
The shortstop, Jay Man.
Can we get a hit in our debut?
Now a laser to second, but
I guess
caught
not.
for the out. Might need to do something to reset your karma. That liner had base hit written all over it. Just some bad luck. Bases are empty with 2 away. Stepping in, Willie Vasquez. Fly to center, and that ought to do it. Gets under it
He's
for
through
the out,
one.
and that's your ball game. You might catch him looking a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse, even though they got the win.
Not a good showing.
Ready to go now. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake Mangum.
Jake Minga.
Out to short. Man. And plenty of time to
He's
first.
out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Tristan Peter.
Today's game is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. Your livestock success is moving down. You need MCCI.
It's moving down.
Making a lot of contact recently, averaging more than 2 hits per game in the last 5.
Except last game.
1 ball, no strikes.
Ground ball up the middle.
Still
through
junk,
for a
but I
base
got
hit.
on base.
And the leadoff hitter aboard. Beautiful example right there of an up-the-middle approach paying off. If you're in the minors and you show that kind of swing consistently, you'll probably move up the ladder soon enough. Here's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. Throw over to the bag and back in there.
Here we go. Make something happen.
Payoff pitch. And ball
Ball
4.
4, take your
Doable.
base.
Got in his head.
Batting fifth, the first baseman,
So digging in, Tyler Miller.
Miller.
Fly ball, left field, Peters. And there's one down.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Nathan Hickey.
1 out and 2 on. Next to hit for the Red Sox, Nathan Hickey. Now a flare into the outfield. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. I'm sure he's disappointed after he didn't get the hit on that line out, but that's great contact. The next time he hits it like that, I bet it works out better. First and
I'm
second,
sure it will.
2 outs. Stepping to the plate for Worcester, Philip Sykes. Popped up. Kinney. And that's the inning.
That was a unique way to round the base there, bud.
The Bulls lead it 2-0. One out and the bases are empty. Stepping in, the switch hitting shortstop, Jay Mann. Looking to rebound today, put up an 0 for 4 last night. Up and
That's the
in.
ball. Ball 2.
This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. In the
Damage.
right field, well hit.
Come on, come on.
It's pretty deep.
Give me one. There we go.
And it's out of here into the home bullpen. And he's now hit his first homer at the AAA level. Nice milestone on the way to the majors. If he keeps hitting them out of the yard, it may speed up his timeline. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball
moonshot.
has to locate better than that. One out and the base is empty. Man, he's already homered in this ball game. Hit hard on a line.
Right to him.
2 away. The way he's swinging the bat in this one, that pitcher is lucky he didn't send that one to the next county. That was a hanger for sure. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Coming up to the dish for Worcester, Jay Mann. Big spot here, both teams showing good offense. A timely hit now would go a long way towards the win.
Oh,
Hard ground ball.
run it,
Base
dude.
hit.
Run it, run it, run it.
Coming to the plate.
He's going. Nice.
Scores on that one. It's an RBI single. 9-7
That was a
now.
horrible pitch to try and hit.
And he continues this huge game, even if that one did stay in the yard. What a performance. Two outs and a runner at first. Digging in now for the Red Sox, Christian Campbell. Sulser checks the runner, just got the hand in there safely.
Runner, runner, he's
There
going.
goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike.
Nice.
Safe. That's a stolen base, not close. Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground to third, Vasquez. There with plenty of time, inning over. But Jay Mann will hit next. An impressive showing in a fierce rivalry matchup. You have to think the manager is pleased with that.
Ooh.
Laser.
That keeps the inning going.
Now back, second baseman, Christian
And now, Christian Campbell.
Ball.
And it's a blooper to left. And it falls! That's 2 straight 2-out hits. Little flare into left, and if it had hung
Give us
out
one
a
more.
little
I'm
longer,
going home.
Maybe the shortstop or left fielder makes a play on it. This one got down, though, and that's a base hit.
Hey, ducks on the pond.
Kinney
Nope.
got the out on the off-balance throw. It doesn't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So they strand a pair through 8 full. The Woo Sox out in front, 9-7. Nobody on and 2 outs. Next to bat for the Bulls, Cooper Kinney.
Heaney.
This pitch popped up. Hickey drifting towards this one. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Man went deep for the first time in AAA baseball. A really special moment. Big confidence booster for him to be able to flex some power at the higher level of the minors. It shows he's not overmatched, and he can build on a swing like that as he continues his climb to the top.
Still would have been nice to get a hit in my debut.
J-Man, coming off his first AAA homer last game, what a moment for him and his team. They could really use that pop in their lineup again today. It's the Durham Bulls taking on the Worcester Red Sox. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Next to hit for the Red Sox, J-Man, looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 of 5 in that one.
No one better. Clutch up right here.
Hard
Aww.
drive, but caught at second. They leave one runner on base.
Love that sound,
Scoreless
though.
After one. Bases empty, one away. Stepping to the plate for Durham, Curtis Mead. Rounds it to short. Man. Sends it to first.
That's an out.
2 away.
I'm just waiting for the button sequence. Gets me every time.
2 gone and the base is loaded. And next, the cleanup hitter, J-Man. Big game last night, went 4 of 5.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us right here.
Right
Ooh, I thought that was going to be
That's
outside.
a great approach with the bases loaded. He did well to get a
But that was
strike
landing
and
on
get
way
ahead in the
outside.
count. Hard ground ball, base hit. 1 run.
There's an herb, 2 RBI.
Safe, he beats it, and they lead by 2 now. Well, that's a big at-bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Smoke that through the infield for a base hit. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Roman Anthony now at the plate. Ground ball, right side. That's a hit. Coming around third. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and the run scores.
Should have went to
Nice
third.
job to drive in the run. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle. A hitter's dream. Pitcher's nightmare.
I just realized we got called up. We don't get to play with the Crimson Chin
2 on
anymore.
and 2 out. And now the first baseman, Tyler Miller.
We don't get to see Jordan's funny face anymore either, but I'm going to miss the Crimson Chin.
On the ground to the left, Williams. Play made, that ends the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We move on to inning number 4. Worcester with the lead, 3-0. Two outs, bases empty. Man, 1 for 2.
The elusive double.
This
Ball
pitch
1.
misses, and that is ball 1. Now this is belted to right. It's carrying. Just missed the home run.
Warning track
One
power.
error in the inning, but nothing else. And we're through 5 innings. The Woo Sox lead it 3-0. Coming up to the dish for Worcester, Jay Mann. 1 for 3.
You can do it. Ooh, I want that one back.
1 out and the base is empty. Swing and a rocket. Should be extra bases.
I'll take this one, I guess.
One hops against the fence. Round second, going for third. The relay throw. And he's out.
Aw, I tried. I was ambitious.
As he came around first, it looked like he'd have a good shot at 3, but superb work in the outfield to track it down, then a great relay to get the out.
Gotta work on that speed.
Man at first with 1 gone. Coming up next to the dish for Durham, Xavier Isaac. On the ground, could be 2. Boots it.
Wow, good job, bro.
And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Bench him, coach.
2 away here, nobody on. And here's the catcher, Mark Colesbury. The Bulls up by 4 here in the last half of the 9th. Into center. That one down for a hit.
Now batting, number 91.
Now it's the right fielder, Jostingson Garcia.
There's her name.
Colesbury leading off first with 2 away. In the air to right, and that should do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute. Next to bat for the Bulls, Tanner Murray.
Tanner Murray.
Nobody out and a runner at first. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Slings to second. Double play, that is outstanding defense. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. Bases are empty with 2 away. Stepping to the plate for Worcester, Jay Mann.
Ball. Ball 2.
This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. 2 outs, base is empty.
No, I just need to learn to be patient.
Line drive to right. And that'll wrap this inning up. 1 hit in the inning, a solo home run. We head to the second. The Woo Sox out in front, 1-0. Welcome back. The Woo Sox at the dish here in the bottom of inning number 4.
That's shortstop.
Nice try. There we go.
Runner on
Perfect.
base to start the inning. stroke the opposite way, just like we've been talking about, paid off with a base hit. That's a skill that can boost you up the ladder as a minor leaguer for sure. Digging in, Christian Campbell. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Step
Ooh, might have got me.
first. Back in safe, really close.
Took my eyes off the screen for a second.
This one to right. Makes the grab on the run.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler Miller.
One away and a runner at first. Next
Guy's
to
always
hit
got a
for the
big
Red
smile on
Sox,
his face.
Tyler Miller.
Hey, look good. No one better. Here we go.
Up the middle.
Boy, good piece.
And there's a hit. Lead runner turns at second. Row into third. And he's safe.
Nice.
First and third with one down.
I thought I was going to be out.
Been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Might have gotten fooled a bit by that pitch, but he did a good job to stay through it and punch it into center for a knock. Good approach.
Heads up,
led to
bump.
a good result. One out and runners on the corners. Digging in now for the Red Sox, Philip Sykes.
Hey, attaboy.
There we go.
Hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position. Man, 1 for 2. That's a strike.
Ooh.
Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. Second and third, 2 out.
This ain't good. Ooh, I thought that was going to be outside.
Huge cave in.
Oh, man. That's on me.
That's a true competitor out there on the mound as we see the emotion there. Great job to get out of the jam.
That first one I thought was going to be low. I didn't swing. Because when I feel like swinging, it's usually garbage. Then he went inside and outside.
Is kudzu driving you crazy? Are creeping figs driving you to creeping madness? Are you stuck in the weeds? Then you need to call Hack and Slash Landscaping
That was
today.
good pitching.
Line drive. And it stays fair. In safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position. Everything came together on that swing. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it.
Now we're gonna lose because of
Line
me.
drive, base knock into the outfield. This next at bat is going to be critical.
See?
That one fouled
I swung
off.
at that one. Garbage.
Hoping to put the tying run aboard. High
That ain't
fly
gonna
to
do it.
center. Mangum. On up, one down. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. And here at the plate, Eloy Jimenez. The pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. On to second,
He's
they
out of
get
there.
one, and it's a double play to
He's
end the
out.
inning. They put 2 on the board. 3 hits, no errors, no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9, due up in the bottom of the ninth. The Bulls out in front, 5-2. We head back to the top of the order. Stepping to the plate for Worcester, Marcelo Meyer. Hit to the left side. This should be it. That's the ball game.
I take blame for that one.
Just
That's
a
on me.
so-so performance at the plate, so he'll want to do better next time out.
Could have drove in a run. Couple runs, probably.
Next to hit, Jay Mann. Tearing it up at the plate recently. 7 hits so far in the series. Bash down the right side, but foul. Yoshida, the runner at first with 2 out.
No.
Serious heat on that fastball.
1 ball,
up into
1 strike.
triple digits. That's tough to hit at any level. Breaking ball inside. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah.
Nice.
Base hit.
Good job, bro.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Christian.
Coming up to the dish for Worcester, Christian Campbell. Vasquez. They're in plenty of time, ends the inning. An inning in the books, no score here on the show.
This is so much better with the music.
2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Man, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Your turn right here. Drive him in. Here you go.
That one down the line.
That's a foul
and that's
ball.
just foul.
Good hit.
And a base hit. Headed for the plate. Comes in to score. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. 2 away and a runner at first. Next up, Christian Campbell. Campbell goes 6 feet 3 inches, 22 years old, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. Fly ball to right. Racing over to make the catch. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. End of 3. Durham with the lead, 2-1. Stepping to the plate for Durham, Logan Driscoll.
Logan Driscoll.
On the ground. Man. To first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, 2 left on base. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Durham ahead in this game, 2-1. Man at second here with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Jay Mann. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run.
Oh, why'd I swing at
Into
that?
center. Snags it on the run. That stops the bleeding. Inning over.
Oh, that was garbage. I get way too excited for high fastballs.
Nobody on with 1 out. Digging in at the dish for the Bulls, Willie Vasquez. Two. Grounds this one to short. Man. Throw to first in time.
Now back, the right fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Nobody on and 2 outs. And now the shortstop, Jay Mann.
How high that was when I swung at it.
Ball, no.
Next one's foul.
Way on top of it.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing
Too
and
early.
a liner foul off to the right.
Doing it to myself.
Here's the 1-2
He's
offering.
gonna pick a corner, isn't he? Yep.
Struck out looking for the backwards
I knew
K.
it.
And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. No runs, on no hits, no errors, no one left. We go to the 9th. Coming up next to the dish for Durham, Willie Vasquez. Not the kind of batter you can afford to put on base in a tight situation like this. Lots of speed and an aggressive approach on the base paths. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Out to short. Man. Whips it to first in time. And there's 1 down.
Right fielder, Chandler Simpson.
So up next, Jake Mangum. Adams is just 1 strike away. That's a hit. The tying run is aboard. He really showed some great fight right there. They were down to their last strike, and he still came through with a hit to keep them alive. Stepping to the plate for Durham, Eloy Jimenez. With the speed at first base, it'll be interesting to see how the pitcher approaches this situation. Varying timing, using your disengagements wisely, everything has to come together. This pitch popped up. Narvaez moving under. The catch is made to end it.
I love how they stare at it and the first baseman has to run his ass all the way over there.
To get a team win. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jay Mann. Collected a couple of hits in
This
yesterday's
guy
game.
again.
Ball.
I wanted it though.
And
Good
that's
take.
a base hit. Around second, on the way to third. Coming to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That one was served in a punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Runner at second here with two gone. And here's the first baseman, Tyler Miller.
Why so serious?
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Lesko. Stretches out and hauls it in. They get a run on one hit, no errors, one runner left. We go on to inning number 2. Worcester with the lead, 1-0. Today's action is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If your humors are out of balance, he's the one to call. Ask about specials on leeches and tree panning. Man doubled home a run the first time at bat.
Ball.
This one's hammered
Good.
to left center. Well struck.
Perfect.
That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box.
Just can't do it when there's a challenge.
Next to hit for the Red Sox, Tyler Miller.
I will dub thee the Joker. You have replaced the Crimson Chin.
1-1.
This one's in the dirt. And a fine job keeping it close right there.
Good job. Drop him in forward.
Righty comes to the plate. Now a flare off the bat. And it falls. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. You'll take a bloop hit off the end of the bat every time, just like you would a line drive. Sometimes that's the precursor to getting a great swing on the ball. So digging in, Abraham Toro. In the air, out towards right center. Mangum gets there under it. Makes the catch. Runner
Going for
tags
it.
from third. The throw is offline, and the run comes in to score. It's 2-2. We're back here at the ballpark. On to the next inning. Digging in at the dish for the Bulls, Dominic Keegan. Out to short. Man. Slings to first.
He's out.
And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. One out and the bases are empty. Stepping in, the switch hitting shortstop, Jay Mann. There's a strike.
Ooh.
Man.
That was a
only
good changeup.
18 years old, and he's knocked in 8 runs over his
I
last
thought that was
10
going to
games.
sink right down.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Makes the grab. There's 2 gone.
I'm like Kit from A League of Our Own. Lay off the high ones.
Now batter, first baseman, Carlo.
1 down. Next to bat for the Bulls, Carson Williams. Swing, ground ball out to short. Man. In plenty of time to first.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
So 2 down. And here is Jay Mann.
Look how high that was.
This one is
Perfect.
labeled way deep. And it's gone.
Nice.
Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And they add on. It is 4-2. It's never a bad thing adding some insurance runs, and that home run helped them do just that. If you throw a sinker that's down the middle, you might as well duck and cover because a good hitter will scorch it. Time to regroup and try to locate better to this next hitter. Man on at first. Coming up next to the dish for Durham, Curtis Mead. Sky to left, and this should do it. This one is over. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Nice job to help
Took the
lift
series
them to the win.
4-2. We have a box. We have 2 boxes. change the nicey graphic. Durability, accuracy. I do the accuracy to be smart. Rail Riders. Scranton Wilkes-Barre. Alright, let's do it.
Jay Mann is getting ready to go. Here's a look at how he stacks up in the Marlins system. It's the Worcester Red Sox taking on the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jay Mann. Making a lot of contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak. Yoshida leads off of first with 2 out. Ball 1 there.
Can't say I didn't want it.
One pitch now.
Nice,
Ground
right
ball
at
to the
that.
right side. Can't come up with it. But wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time there was to spare. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Midway in the first, no score after half an inning. Runner at first, 1 away. Mann, 0 for 1. The weather continues to be an issue, and that's something to keep
Always
an
looks like it's
eye
gonna
on.
be outside.
Umpires will be conferring pretty regularly with the grounds crew, and they may be forced to put us in a delay if things don't improve.
Just like that.
Misses the inner half.
They all look just like that.
In the air.
Perfect.
Right field. Well hit. Pretty deep. And out of here. Made them pay for that one. A 2-run blast. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. blasted out of the park for the lead, and I am certain the dugout is fired up right now. Seems safe to say that he got what he was looking for on that pitch. Great job to square it up and send it out. So 2 down. Jay Mann digs in now. He's already gone yard in this game. Mann, only 18 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2024.
That's a manly 18-year-old.
Two outs, base is empty. High in the air, out to right. And that'll do it.
Lay off the high ones.
8, 9, and 1 hitters scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. The Woo Sox lead it 2-0. So 2 on and 2 out. Now it's the shortstop, George Lombard Jr.
Lombard Jr.
Up the middle. Man, they're in plenty of time, ends the inning. Another scoreless inning. That's 7 shutout frames now. Worcester with the lead, 2-0. We go to the 9th. Digging in now for the Red Sox, Jay Mann. Matzek, a 6'3" lefty, 230 pounds, a former first-rounder back in 2009.
Way high on that one.
This one in the air, center field, pretty deep. Hauls it in for
I was
the
gonna say,
out.
it didn't sound like I got all of that.
The bat, the second baseman, Christian.
2 outs in the bottom of the 9th, and it's a 2-run game.
Hunter. Go.
And a base hit into right center field. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, right fielder, Grant Richardson.
Now it's the right fielder, Grant Richardson. Two. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And this game is over. The Red Sox used 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity to see him deliver.
I mean, I went 1 for 4, but it was a home run.
Jay Mann getting ready to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
The shortstop, Jay Mann.
Sinker.
Whipped into the
Oh,
outfield.
curveball.
And a base hit right there. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
If I had speed, I'd go 3.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. And one thing to notice here, he didn't fly open and overswing. Instead, he stayed back long enough to drive that one the opposite way. That's what made the double possible. Coming up to the dish for Worcester, Christian Campbell. Runner at second, 2 down. Goes to third, in there, and now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. That puts runners at the corners with 2 away. It's understandable that they tried to get the out at third on that play, if a bit aggressive, but a nice job by the runner to get a good jump, and everyone's safe.
I don't want to jinx myself, but I think base running might have clicked for me finally.
Mark Colesberry, the next to hit.
The catcher, Mark Colesberry.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Now a flare off the bat. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs come in on the play.
Nice.
And they lead by 3. Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Might have gotten fooled a bit by that pitch, but he did a good job to stay through it and punch it into center for a knock. Good approach led to a good result. 1 out and the base is empty. Man cracked a double the first time at bat. Man, only 18 years old. He's been racking up a lot of runs lately. He's scored 9 times in the last 10 games. In the air, along the left field line. It falls in, and that's a hit.
I'll take it.
The batter, the second baseman, Christian.
Man on at first, Christian Campbell. Now at the plate.
Come on, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
Brubaker picks over and back in there. This one's crushed deep.
Later, bro.
Way out of here. Home run. And with 1 swing, the crowd is hushed. A 2-run shot, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. When he throws a changeup with that velocity, it can be dangerous since the hitter has a better chance of catching up to it. That's exactly what he did at the plate. Belted it out for a homer. We're back here at the ballpark, and now the second baseman.
Second baseman, Alexander Vargas.
Out to short. Man. Tosses to first, and there's 1 away.
Batting up, the catcher, Rafael Flores.
Runner at first, and now the shortstop, Jay Mann. A laser into the outfield.
Yeah, laser right into his glove.
The way he's swinging the bat in this one, that pitcher is lucky he didn't send that one to the next county. That was a hanger for sure. Next to hit for the Red Sox, Jay Mann.
It's like Sandlot when he just bats it right into his glove.
This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. And he delivers. Now a laser to second, but
Laser.
caught for the out. Might need to do something to reset your karma. That liner had base hit written all over it. Just some bad luck. The second baseman will hit next.
The second baseman. Logan.
Up the middle. And there's a hit. Runner rounds third. On his way to the plate. Comes in to score. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. This next at bat looms very large. So digging in, Jay Mann. Zastryzny, 32 years old, and he's a native of Canada.
Go back to Canada, eh?
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And he's clearly locked
You've
in
been
after
fired.
yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Digging in now for the Red Sox, Christian Campbell.
Not your buddy guy.
2-2, here's the pitch. To first, might be two here. Feed to second for one, and that is a double play. Fantastic.
That's what I get for picking on the pitcher.
Double play to turn, especially because the first baseman has to display exceptional footwork. The infielders did a really nice job there. Two outs in the bottom of the ninth, and it's a two-run game.
Second baseman. Logan.
Sky to left, and this should do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Man was outstanding in this one, helping them get the win. 3 hits in this one, always respectable. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. Jay Mann, one of the most electrifying talents in the league, getting ready for this one. Can he deliver another memorable performance? It's the Worcester Red Sox taking on the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Stepping to the plate for Worcester, Jay Mann. Doing a good job of driving in some runs of late. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Hey, no one better, huh?
In the air to center.
Right to him.
Pereira settles underneath it. And that's the end of the inning. They strand one. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. One gone and a runner on at first. Dominic Smith digs in now. Left-handed batter waiting. Grounder to second. Nice stop. Throws to first. Nicely done for the out.
It's pretty good.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter. Right.
2 outs, base is empty. Man stands at 6 foot even, 215 pounds, and he's knocked in double-digit runs in his last 10 games.
Underneath
Hits
it.
a fly to center. Herrera under this one. And that's that. We move on to the bottom of the third. No score. Work on your breath and find your center while surrounded by your fellow primates at Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Line drive.
Holy shit.
One of those plays that just goes to show that not
like
everything is within
5
your
in a
control
row.
on the
Straight to
baseball
a player.
field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Out to short. Man. Sends it to first. Play is made, 2 out. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Tough break. 1 down. Coming up to the dish for Worcester, Jay Man. Up and in. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge.
Oh,
2 ball.
One
That was
out
way
and
too
base is
late.
empty. This one is labeled. Can't get there. That should be extra bases. In at second with a 1-out double. That was a clear advantage count. No surprise we saw something hittable. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. And now at the plate, Christian Campbell. One out with a runner at second.
No one better. Clutch up right here, kids.
Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
almost ran. I lost track of the ball.
Next to hit for the Red Sox, Roman Anthony. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run scoring. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Runner at second with 2 down. On the ground to the right side, Smith takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, 1 left on base. We've got the last half of the 8th coming up. Worcester ahead in this game, 1-0. We're back here at the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Everson Pereira. Grounder to short. Whips it to first in time. And there's 1 away. He should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. 2 down and a runner at second base. Next is the designated hitter, Marcelo Meyer.
Clutch up. Drive him in right here. Here you go.
In the air to right, and that should do it. Ball game. He's
Tragic.
definitely capable of more than this. I'm sure he'll be hungry to come out and do better in the next game. Maybe help them get the win. tearing it up at the plate recently, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
Good job to let the low one go there. One and 0. Here's the pitch. And
Nice.
that's a base hit. Runner around third. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. Big swing of the bat right there to give them the lead. That was clutch. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer, and then he stepped through it and ripped it the opposite way. 1 out and 2 in scoring position.
Hey, your turn
Digging
now.
in now for the
Nobody
Red
better.
Sox, Christian Campbell. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball out to left field. Dunham makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. He's in there. And they take a 2-run lead. That's team first hitting we just saw. He knew they were counting on him to bring in the run with something deep enough in the air. Nice job. Now, Mark Colesbury. This one's in the dirt. Fly ball to right. Eden. They limit the damage here. It's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 stranded. We move on to the bottom of the first. The Woo Sox out in front, 2-0. Runner at first with 1 gone. Dominic Smith getting ready to hit. And the 1-1. On the ground to the left. Dive, got it! From his backside, safe!
All that for nothing.
That's a bigger hitter.
2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Man singled and drove in a run the first time through.
Hey, drive him in. Nobody better right now.
That's the ball. Hey!
Rips one to
Right
right.
to him.
And that is out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. Moving on now to the home half of the 3rd inning. Worcester with the lead, 2-1. One-run game, 1 on and 1 out. Man, 1 for 2, had an RBI knock back in the first.
Nope, ball one.
Drive him in. Need you right here.
That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Round second, headed for third. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. Great approach on that swing, stepping through it and shooting it the opposite way for a 2-bagger. Hitting coach will be smiling after that cut. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. So up next, Christian Campbell. Go ahead run at second. And we're in the top half of the sixth. With first base open, he doesn't have to really attack this hitter the way he would if the bases were loaded.
Ball 3.
With first base open, the hitter might be expecting a quick walk, but you have to stay ready in case a hittable pitch comes over. Kicks and delivers. And they're all
Ball
loaded
4.
up.
Take your mate.
4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter of making him come into the strike zone. So digging in, Mark Colesberry.
Hey, drive him in. Meet you right here.
Up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off the glove. To first, not in
Nice.
time. Everyone's safe as a run scores. Clutch hitting right there. With the tying run at third, he knew he had to get him across on the play. An infield single isn't always the prettiest, but they don't ask how, they ask how many. Great team effort. Go-ahead run on base. Philip Sykes now at the plate. We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage
Hey, keep it
is
going
a
up there.
problem
Your
with
turn,
some
your turn.
playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is still playable. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. But the runners do not advance. Two now. This one to right. Out number 2.
The center fielder, number 12, Corey Rozier.
Bases loaded, 2 outs.
Hey, keep going up
And
there.
here at the
Touch
plate,
up.
Corey
You're
Rozier. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety.
Ball 4.
Ball 4. They've walked in a run.
The batter, the first baseman, Carlos Narvaez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jay Mann. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending.
These guys are staying in it, I tell you that. That ain't gonna
And
do
caught
it.
cleanly. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
The second baseman, Christian.
Swinging at garbage.
So 2 down. Cameron Eden digs in now. Here's the 1-1. Grounds this one to short. Man. Throw to first in time. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. So they make short work of them there through 8 full. The Woo Sox lead it 7-4. Man on at first. Coming up to the dish for Worcester, Jay Mann.
Hey!
That
No,
misses.
that's a ball.
So a ball and a strike. Yoshida on at first with nobody out. Hit in the air, right field. Eden. There's one down.
Shouldn't have moved the bat.
Ben Rice will hit next.
Now batting, the designated
The Rail Riders, with the potential winning run at the plate.
I'd be pissed.
Pops this one up on the infield. Toro.
I go.
And that's the ball game. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here. Next to hit, Jay Mann.
Keep it going up
This
there.
is a
Your turn,
prime
your turn.
opportunity right here. Puts this one in the air down the line. And that is a foul ball. Bases loaded and nobody out,
Thank
so
God.
the hitter is turning the screws on the
Look at
pitcher.
that.
Make him beat you, or wait for him to serve up a meatball. 0-1 now. And he grounds it to the right side. Base hit. One run is in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
I contributed.
And with that knock,
I
he
guess.
advances the hitting streak to 10 games. Quite the run he's on right now, really seeing the ball well.
That was way too early.
Nobody out, bases loaded. And now the center fielder, Roman Anthony.
Come on.
Popped up, umpire signaling for the infield
rules in
fly.
effect.
The catcher, Mark.
So up next, Mark Colesbury.
Hey, look good. No one better.
Full
Here we
house
go.
on the bases with one away. In the air on the infield, and there's the call for the infield fly.
Runners out.
The right fielder, number 91.
Next to hit for the Red Sox, Jostingson Garcia. Hitting at the
Hey, let's keep
bottom
it
of the
going.
order,
What's
not
up?
a lot of success at the dish lately, but could start to move up with a good performance in a big moment like this. Swing lifts it to shallow left field. Ellis. As they escape the bases loaded jam.
Well, that was uneventful.
Two outs, bases empty.
The shortstop.
Man singled and drove in a run the first time through. Man,
Ball.
starting at shortstop, only 18 years old. He's been absolutely electric over the last 10 games, hitting over 400.
Ball.
This is
Outside.
part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. Line drive, that's a base hit. Gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter, the center fielder, Roman Anthony.
Now up, Roman Anthony.
Runner!
It
Three ball,
bounces and
one
he heads
strike.
for second. The second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a runner in scoring position.
He had a solid throw.
This
I
team
was out.
knows the catcher doesn't have an elite arm, so they're doing the smart thing to test it here. The pitcher has to help the catcher by varying timing, stepping off, and breaking the runner's rhythm. Runner at second, 2 down. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. There with plenty of time. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. We move on to the bottom of the third. The Woo Sox out in front, 1-0. Bases loaded, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jay Man.
Oh, why'd I swing at
Right
that?
side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. 1 run comes in, and everybody's safe.
That damn popcorn, I tell you.
They're already trailing, and now they're playing tight, and that just isn't going to help anything. The error puts them into an even deeper hole. We'll see how they respond.
A 1. A 2. 3. 3 tries.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Stepping to the plate for Worcester, Roman Anthony. This one lifted to center field. Pereira. That ends the inning and limits the damage. Digging in now for the Red Sox, Jay Man.
Look at that, nice swung at it.
No!
Fly ball to left, down
Garbage.
the line. And that is a foul ball.
Oh, I want that one
For a
back.
strike. That's not a pitch you want to swing at early in the count. Most likely you'll just roll over it. If you have 2 strikes on you, that's different, of course. Liner to center.
Right to him.
Pulls it in on the run. That stops the bleeding. Inning over. 1 out and the bases are empty. Next to bat for the Rail Riders, Pablo Reyes.
One.
Oh, what a great play. Gathers and throws. Nicely done
he's
for
out.
the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Red. Right.
Man at first with 1 gone. Coming up to the dish for Worcester, Jay Man. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. Lead runner turns at second, throw into third. Throw pulls him off
He's
the
safe.
bag, and he's safe. One out and 2 on. Roman Anthony, the next to hit.
Anthony.
Move to first, back safely.
This guy is short.
The 0-1. On the ground at third, might be 2. The second for 1.
Got him.
Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. The hustle he showed on that play just got them a run. If he doesn't explode out of the batter's box, there's no way they avoid the double play. Skipper's got to love seeing that. Two outs, runners at first and second. And now the first baseman, Spencer Jones. And a base hit right there. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. but it's offline.
No, he's safe.
Two outs and runners at first and second. Here's the center fielder, Everson Pereira. We're in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Well, they came
Traffic
back.
on the base paths, a run already in to score this inning. The other way. Can't get there, and it deflects away. Coming around third. Scores easily.
Uh-oh.
This is a relentless lineup, top to bottom. They were down pretty far in this one, but he and his teammates just keep fighting back. Huge spot here. Bottom of the ninth, down to their last out. And the 2-2. Line drive for a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Scores on that one.
Wow.
You love to see concentration like that. Big spot, high crowd energy. He maintains focus and delivers with a great swing. Two outs, and both the tying and winning runs are on. Here's the 1-2 offering. Right side, and this might do it. Gloves it. On to first.
Ooh, I was getting worried.
Strong individual day and a team win, and you'll take that every time. This is a game he can feel really good about.
Bunch of singles, not bad.
Jay Mann, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Worcester Red Sox taking on the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Mann now at the plate. Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over the last 10. Labeled on a line to center. There to make the catch. Runner tags at second, actually staying put. And there are two outs.
He should have went for third.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping to the plate for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, Cameron Eden. Out to short. Mann. Tosses to first. One gone.
Batting second, the left fielder, Elijah.
Runners at first and second, and nobody out. Mann, 0 for 1 so far.
Here we go. Need you right here.
Breaking
Ooh,
ball in there for a strike. Big opportunity
I
to do
recognize that
damage, but
curve
the
too
hitter
late.
Can't get over aggressive, or it could backfire big time. This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. That one's carrying. Out of here.
nice.
A shot to the opposite field. A
That was-
3-run home run. And they add to the lead.
I thought it was going to
It's
drop
5-0.
right in his glove.
Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. And he rounds the bases in his very first trip to the plate. Way to go above and beyond. If you're ready to build your dream home with a moat and a whispering gallery, call AC Hines Architecture. If you
I wanna
don't
put a
want those
motor on
things,
my house.
call someone else. Man, already a homer for him in this one.
But I swing at
Back up
that.
the middle, he knocks it down.
Come on, get there.
Safe at first as they can't make the play. Into second now with nobody out.
Nice.
Now back, the second baseman.
A couple of bad moments for him on that play. First, he bobbled the ball, and I think he was trying to atone for it by throwing on for the out. But he rushed the throw, and that cost him with the throwing error. Rough to see. Stepping to the plate for Worcester, Christian Campbell. The 0-1 offering. This one in the air to right, Richardson. And there's one away. So with a runner at second and one away, next to hit for the Red Sox, Philip Sykes. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking. And they're two down. And here's the catcher, Mark Colesbury. We're in the top of the fifth inning. Runner at second, two down. In the dirt, but blocked. Out to short. Lombard. Play made. That ends the inning. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. Home half of the fifth coming up. Worcester with the lead, 6-3. Next up, Dominic Smith.
The first baseman, Dominic Smith.
The Rail Riders, trailing by 3. Bottom half of the fifth. Grounder to first. Narvaez goes to second for 1. And 2. What a play. That's a very difficult double play to turn, especially because the first baseman has to display exceptional footwork. The infielders did a really nice job there. Bases empty, one away. Jay Mann digs in now. He's already homered in this ballgame. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Here's the fly
Way
to
underneath
center.
it.
And there's 2 away.
Now back, the second baseman.
Bottom of the 8th. Coming up to the dish for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, the second baseman, number 3.
These guys like to fight.
Grounder left side, and that double go-ahead runs in scoring position. Pretty clear for a base hit. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And a big-time shot now to grab the lead this late in the game. So digging in, Jay Mann. That one finds the corner. 0-1. You know he's looking for something to drive with a potential tying run over at first base. If he can put one in the gap, look out. The Red Sox with the go-ahead run in the batter's box.
Oh,
Fires in a heater at 95. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now.
you gotta throw garbage. Yep.
Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul.
Now he's gonna come back inside.
Cousins is just 1 strike away. In the air to right, and that should do it. The catch is made to end it. Obviously, he was a big piece of their offense in this ballgame. Great effort at the plate.
Now we won the series. One for 5. 11 of 28 for the series, 2 home runs and 9 RBIs. 6 runs over the last 6 games, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. Oh, we got another package. And a program. Unlock another perk. What do we got? Insider, gain a boost to contact on pitches thrown inside. 2 outs. Runners in scoring position. Still haven't unlocked anything for fielding yet, huh? Oh, rattling. Opponent fielders have a higher chance of making errors in key situations instead of play and delivery. Bases loaded, running or scoring position, 2 outs. Home game, run difference is at least 2. Or at most 2. Opposing fielder, higher chance, 10%. Okay, so this one would be bases loaded or runners in scoring position. This one's just bases loaded. We gotta start upgrading some of them soon. $33 and $24. I already had film, so. kind of like these ones better. Alright, that's gonna do it for me. Day 5, road to the show. I want to thank you guys for stopping in, I appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed this, you're more welcome to like, comment, subscribe. Day 3 should be up on YouTube soon. Just have to finish the audio editing. And again, if you want to watch this live and my other content that I stream most nights, You can find me on Tufel41 on Twitch, as well as TikTok, Instagram, and Kick. Alright, again, thanks for stopping in, and hope to catch you on the next one.